Hi there guys, and welcome back to Feed the Beast Infinity. I know it's been a long time, so I do apologise, but we're kicking back into things. It's been about coming up 3 weeks since I've done any form of episode, and I was actually pretty lucky. I was playing around the other night, and if I go into my settings here and into options, video settings, and if I play with this mip map, it completely corrupts my world. I'm just grateful, I think is the word I was looking for, that I had a backup because it saved my ass. Good old AromaBackup, I think it's called. But I managed to bring it back, so I don't play with mipmax settings anymore. I used to have them set at 4, but I can't have them set at that anymore. It seems to give me a better quality picture when I can, but it doesn't appear to want to work anymore. Never has with this pack, to be fair. Don't know what it is about Feed the Beast Infinity, but I cannot use it. Okay, so first of all, I want to show off a bit of a creation. If we look in here, we can see that I've got a chest in my interface terminal for my applied Energistics system, and I have all of these things here, encoded patterns all the way through for silicon, printed circuits, up to processors. Now, I'll show you downstairs what I've done. We'll quickly duck down here. And this is all connected up to the ME system using a little bit of Steve's Factory Manager. Now it's pretty basic. I don't want to get too involved with it because I don't think too many people like that mod, but I find it really handy. Now I'm only beginning with it, so I don't know very much about it at all, only what I've learned off watching other people. But this was pretty easy to set up. Once you sort of learnt the first way to do one of these circuits, it was just copying it over and over again and changing what you were inputting basically. So pretty simple. All of our processors we've got in here, we've got the silicon press, and the logic press, and so on for, why has it got so dark? For all the other presses. And then the last one is empty because that's the one that the silicon, redstone, and one of your circuits goes into. Pretty straightforward. Now, under here, these are covers. So if we grab our wrench, like so, and pop one of these guys off, we have just got an import bus. So an import bus connected to a circuit just to take the stuff away once it's done. Now by tipping these on their sides, it makes everything sort of import and export from the right area, because those import buses had to be on the side to suck the right items out of the inscriber presses. Pretty easy so far. Now up here we've got this ugly cover which doesn't sit flush because behind there is a chest. And my interface is connected to the chest, so when I request something, and here we've got all our patterns, everything gets dumped into the interface, into the chest, and then Steve's Factory Manager, ooh, scary, is all connected to take stuff so that when, first one here is a trigger, oops, so when it sees stuff in the chest, it takes it and it sends it along here to one of these inscribers. And that's basically all it is. As soon as this sees something in the chest, it takes it to the subscriber. You guys are the subscribers. Takes it to the inscriber that I have chosen. And then once it's finished doing its thing, it gets sucked out by the import bus. So it's just telling stuff that appears in here to go to here. All it's doing. Now, these are the cables that take it there. We'll quickly show you the back. And then I just want to have a quick run through of the we can't get to the back. Quick run through of how I've done it with the programming of Steve's Factory Manager. It'll only take 2 secs. I don't want to get too into it because, like I said, I know a lot of people don't like it. So there's the back. There's all the import buses. These guys are just supplying power. All that is cable supplying power to the inscribers. This here is connected to the interface. Interface connects to the chest, like so. Chest is connected to the Factory Manager. Factory Manager is connected to the inscribers via the inventory cable. Pretty damn easy. My cabling is a little bit messy. Need to tidy that stuff up and make a bit more space. But this is my cable area, so I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, put this stuff back. Flunk. Cool. We'll show you that it works, eh? If I can get on my block. I've also gone ahead and put some sound mufflers on my farm to stop things making so much freaking noise. But if we go processors, so we've got 7 of these guys here. If we click and say we want 2 of them next, start, and then if we quickly run down here, oh, missed, like so, it's printing up because we already had some in our thing, but it's just put them in there, it's working its way through, printed, and spitting it back into the system. So it works. I've tested it all works. It's freaking awesome. I love automated inscribers. It's one of my favorite things. And figuring out new ways to do it. In my mod source series, I used what was it, End-IO conduits to connect all of these, and I had I think for a start it was blue and mechanism power cables powering it, and then End-IO item conduits taking the items in and out using item filters from a chest, and I still had an interface connected to the chest to send all of the bits and bobs from the ME system. So, and that worked really well as well. So, but it was probably a little bit more intricate. There was a lot more cabling and things, whereas this just takes the time in setting up the programming. So we'll quickly run through that. So in here we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 programs. Sorry, that one there should be down there too. So basically, silicon, logic, engineering, and calculation. That might not be the correct order, but that is what those there are for. And then these three across this way are your calculation, logic, and engineering processes, just having the redstone and silicon pulled with them. So I'm sure there's more basic ways of doing it than this, but this is the way I've done it. So basically, you have a trigger. So the trigger checks for an amount of seconds that you can set, and I've just set it for 1. So that is checking the chest to see, well, telling it to check the chest and see if there's anything happening there. So it's set to on interval. You can have it on redstone so that when something tells it to, it will activate, or a delayed trigger, block updates, all that sort of stuff. But it's set just to do it every second. And then the input is the chest. So Steve's Factory Manager is going to take something from the chest. This here doesn't really matter when coming from a chest, because it doesn't matter what side you take it from, it's always going to be the inventory of the chest. So it's on up, it's fine, and the item it's going to take is a piece of silicon. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. And that's connected to an output. Now the output is along these, this is how you create a new one. You create a trigger by clicking that, an input by clicking that, an output by clicking that. And this is a condition, which I haven't really learnt too much about. It should be if this happens, then do this, or if this is true, or if this is false, do this. That's what the conditions do. But anyway, we're not talking about them today. So then there's the output. So the output is going to the first inscriber, which is our silicon press inscriber. So we've highlighted him, he's green. We'll close that. And then the target, the side of that is down from the cable, and going down from the cable is the silicon. So as that goes down, we'll just back out. So as it goes down from there, it goes into the middle slot, and then it gets pressed in the silicon press and outputted via the import bus under here. Now, these other ones are exact copies. The trigger is the same, connections is the same, just on interval. The input is the same, the target is the same, the item is different. So we've got a gold ingot for the, what are they, logic processors. Now the logic processors, it's just exactly the same as a silicon one. It goes in, the press is already there, so the only difference is it outputs to the second inscriber instead of the first one, along that line of inscribers. And then it outputs to the downside as well, and it outputs gold, and they're whitelists. I think it's standard, it's set to blacklist, but we've whitelisted it so that it does its thing. And that is that. So all of those are the same, just with a different product being inputted or outputted from the chest, from the chest, and output to the inscriber. Crikey, my language, I'm tired, guys, I'm tired. It's my birthday today, so been a long day. Okay. Now, the last inscriber, geez, I almost said it again. The last inscriber is a little bit different because it's got 3 items going into it. So we've got, well, it's actually got up to 5 items going into it. But, so this one here we've got this, it's the same trigger as all the others. That's set up exactly the same as these four, so there's nothing different there. And then the input, so inventory, is a chest, yet again. It's up, yet again. And the item on that one is redstone. So the redstone is outputting. There was a little bit of trial and error. It's going to the last inscriber, and it is going to the north side. Now the north side is just the side that allowed me to put redstone into the inscriber. Excuse that noise if you can hear it. It sounds like my washing machine is going to town. So that is the last inscriber, and that the north side is the side that allowed me to put redstone. Crikey, I need to get some redstone. Have I got any here? I do. Into the correct place where it needs to be, which is the middle. So that was the north side to get it in there. So where is north to me? North is, yeah, I don't know, but it's whatever whatever corresponds with north side apparent to this cable. So that worked for that. Excuse me, my nose is really itchy. Okay, and then the next one is exactly the same yet again. Inputting, the only difference is the item is silicon, printed silicon that we've already done. And then the output, exactly the same, inventory to there. The target is the west side instead of the north side. And oops, and the item is the silicon. Now this last one, we're almost finished, we're almost through it, guys. The last one, triggers the same, input is the same, it is the chest. I'm just going to drag this one up so we can see it. The only difference is the target is the same with up. The items we have 3 of, so we have the 3 printed circuits: logic, engineering, and calculation. So those are the 3 items whitelisted. Any 3 of those that come into that chest can go in and get their thing done to them. So now the output is, yet again, the last, we'll move that up again so we can see, the last inscriber in the line. The target is the east side to get the processors and printed circuits, into the correct side. And then the items are yet again whitelisted, all those 3 circuits. And then they all go where they need to be. And that is it. As soon as that's set up like that, everything works. It all gets sucked back into the ME system via the import buses once we're finished, and all the presses stay in place because there's nothing sucking from the press side to take those plates out of them, out of the inscribers. So everything works really well. Easy as that. Okay, the thing I wanted to finish last episode that we never got round to was a wireless charger, because I needed an Enderman head to make one of these guys. So we need 2 solarium, some vibrant alloy, and a couple bits of silicon. So we'll check in this bad boy. Not that bad boy. Oh, I thought it was that. No, that's not him. That is a soul binder. We want... oh, we don't even have that guy out. The slice and splice. So we need the slice and splice. Slice and splice. That's it. We need some solarium. We need two of you. We need some vibrant alloy. Oh look, we've got a bunch of vibrant alloy. We needed some silicon. 2 of you. And an Enderman head. And I think that was all. Now, I have a feeling that this guy might already have some power in him. He does. Jolly good. So if we go kaflunk, 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 and kaflunk, that's going to go ahead and start making our Ender, Franken-Ender? I have no idea what it's making. It's making some sort of circuit from Ender.io. It is a Ender resonator. There we go. Jolly good. We've got a wrench. Cool, we can pick that guy up and put him back in our system. But we don't want to wrench our system because I've got nowhere to place him right at this stage. Okay, we'll put that away, put that away. Cool, and now we want... I can't remember what we're making. We're making a wireless charger. It's been one of those days, guys, one of those good days. I've travelled a long way. I've done like 1,000 kilometres today, which is what, 600 miles? With my boss, so I'm shagged. I knew I had that octadic capacitor in there for a reason, so we've got everything else but our octadic capacitor. That's cool. We can make one of those. We can make an octadic craft one next. Missing some glowstone. Okay. Cancel. I'm sure we've got enough glowstone. We do. Okay, jolly good. We shall find a crafting bench, which we have none. Why do I have none there? Seems a bit silly, really, doesn't it? Boom. 8 of those. Should be plenty. Boom. Optidic. Craft one next. Start. 1. Look at that. And then we have ourselves a wireless charger. Lovely. Now, I don't know what the range on these guys are, so I need a power cable, preferably around here somewhere. What's in the floor here? I wonder. There's some there. What's the middle? That's the middle. So I wonder if I put the guy there. Seems to be charging. Seems to be doing its thing. It's filling up. We're fully charged. Oh, let's hope that that does its thing where it is and keeps us fully charged. I guess we'll find out when we have... The boots are not fully charged. That's fully charged. Why are our boots not fully charged? They are now. Okay, that was a bit weird. Those cats are freaking annoying. They just keep reappearing. Really annoying, and my sound mufflers don't seem to do anything to them. Oh, look at them all. Bloody cats. Urgh. I'll kill thee. Cats be gone. Nice. I have Peter on my case now. Okay, how's everything else going? Have we got any bedrockium yet? Not even close. We've only got 2. Oh god, that is taking forever. Okay, let's go see how much, real quick, how much lapis we have got. See if we can make... We've got 380 lapis. Okay, so we need a bunch. How many picks? P-I-C-K. We have none. We need some iron picks. We need a bunch of those. Boom. Okay. We'll take that for that, and that, and clunk those in there. Boom. And then we want... what are they called? They're called World Interaction Upgrades. These guys. Flunk, flunk, boom. 21. 21 is all we can make. And we've got 2 more. Gives us 23. How much more lapis have we got? We've still got 296 lapis. Okay, so 23. We want a bunch more pickaxes. Pick. Iron pick. I wish I could just hold the button and just filled up my bar. That would be handy. Boom, like so. World interaction upgrades. These guys. Flunk. Boom, 50. Okay, I've already got a couple down in there. That's going to speed this guy up a bunch. Boom, boom. Or I would... Yeah, it appears to be speeding it up a butt ton. Stack upgrades, speed upgrades. I'm not sure if we put more stuff in there whether that will speed that up at all, or what that will do. I don't know, but that should help, guys. Should help a bunch. What else were we wanting to make today? I think that's about it for now. I'm tempted. I've been watching a lot of other guys, and they have massive, big monstrosities of bases in like void worlds and all these good things. I like having a bit of stuff around me. But do I want to find a new base location and expand? I've been in my cube for a while. Another cat. Goddamn cats. There's 2 of them. Where are all these cats coming from? But I don't know. My base is cozy. It's not very pretty, that's for sure. It's not very pretty at all. It is a cube. a rectangular cube, so it's not really a cube at all, but it's my cube. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I should move. Remember when you're thinking this, that I'm not much of a builder, so wherever I move to, it's probably not going to be terribly much prettier, to be fair. So it's something to keep in mind. But I think for today, I'm going to leave it at a bit of a short one, 20 odd minutes, not too shabby for our first episode back, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, thanks very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and hit the like and all those good things if you have, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.